Hello guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be talking about empathy. I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure to stay around and drop me a comment on what you think, even a negative one. I still appreciate a good feedback. So today I'm going to be talking about, should you have empathy towards people who are poor, who are struggling, people who you don't know, people who you care about. The thing about empathy is some people just don't have it. They just cannot feel bad for other people. On why that is, I'm not really educated about that, so I'm not going to speak about that. What I do know is people tend to be overly empathetic, which is a big problem nowadays. If you have no empathy and you're just going in your own lane, that could be okay, all right, for your life. But if you're overly empathetic, your life could potentially fall apart. For example, there are millions of people every day listening to the news, where basically you're only gonna hear bad things, like who died today, what car crash happened, and so on, which gives you a very big negative ball in your life. If you're empathetic, that is. If you care about it and you're like, wow, I really feel bad for this person that they got injured, or this many people died in this accident, and you start to feel bad. That's not inherently bad thing. That's a human thing to do. However, um, in most of the people, it results in them having a negative mood throughout the day, or worse mood than they would have without them being empathetic, which in the end results in them being less productive towards themselves and towards others. You could be empathetic, more empathetic, if you have your life completely settled and you're done with most of your goals and so on. However, if you're not done with your goals, caring for other people who you don't even know is very harmful in my opinion, and you should start to care about them a little less. Obviously, if you see someone on the street and they need help and it takes you like 5 seconds to just give them like $5, that's all right. Obviously, that is very good. You're being kind. But if you see a person on the streets like a beggar and you help him, and then you think about the whole day how poor they are and how bad of a life they have, and being very empathetic towards them, that really can drive you crazy over time. So I would suggest help the people you can, which is easy, with whatever you have. However, don't let it get to your heart. Don't let it make your life worse. Now, what about the people we care about? Like our friends, for example. Well, if we truly care about the person and we are a normal human being, we're probably going to feel empathetic towards them. Well, that's not inherently a bad thing, because those are the people we care about, so we will care about how they feel and what they're doing. However, on the feeling level, I still believe if you minimize how much you're caring about them or their one particular moment in life, for example, they lost $500, right? If you start caring about it too much, it will affect you. And I believe that those kind of things should not affect you. I get it if your friend's friend dies or somebody that's kind of close to you. Obviously, you cannot stop yourself from being sad or grieving for a little. Obviously, even that should not result in months of feeling bad and negative, because you only get a little time in this world and you should value it. So at the end, what I would say is mainly focus on yourself and being well most of the time. If you have to care about someone and if you can't get rid of it, just make sure after a limited amount of time you get over it and start to continue to live your life normally. Thank you very much. This was a short video today. Please subscribe if you can. It really helps out a lot, and see you in the next one.